William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Redemption of Philip Thane, The Penhallow Dynasty, by Lisa Berne. Performed by Moira Quirk. Do you need a prod? Do you need a little darkness to get you going? From The Fourth Sign of the Zodiac, by Mary Oliver. Chapter 1. Sermont Hall, Somerset County, England, January 1819. Philip Thane wasn't handsome, precisely, but people seldom realised it when caught by his raffish charm, as women, in particular, often were. He was a tall, broad-shouldered man in his late 20s, with long, muscled limbs and glossy brown hair and arresting brown-green eyes, and he sat in an elegant armchair in the equally elegant drawing-room with a kind of negligent grace that suggested nothing but confidence in his time-honoured powers of persuasion. Unfortunately for Philip, Mrs. Henrietta Penhallow, who sat opposite him, indomitably upright despite her advancing years, was well acquainted with his history and exploits, and so was not disposed to admire or applaud, and instead looked at him rather fixedly with her still sharp blue eyes. "How kind of you to drop by, Philip," she said dryly. "I dare say you were in the neighbourhood." Undeterred by this less than subtle jab, as Sermont Hall, the Penhallows' vast ancestral estate, lay in the Somerset countryside, and far from Philip's usual cosmopolitan haunts, he merely smiled a smile more than once described as devastating, and breezily replied, "No, I came here expressly to see you, Aunt Henrietta. It's been far too long since I've had the pleasure of your company." The old lady's silvery eyebrows went up at this form of address. She was not Philip Thane's aunt, and in fact the lines of familial connection between them were tangled and hardly substantial. However, she let it pass. "I trust," she said, "that you have recovered from your wound, which I believe you sustained while in Vienna. I was informed it was nearly fatal." "Oh, it was nothing, really," responded Philip, in the tone of one who had stubbed a toe, perhaps, or narrowly avoided a collision with a lamp-post, and anyone unaware of the actual circumstances of his injury would have had no idea that he had been shot point-blank in the chest by a jealous husband who had rather vehemently objected to Philip's dalliance with his wife. A satirical smile curved old Mrs. Penhallow's mouth. "I'm glad to hear it." Philip nodded, and crossed one long leg over the other, entirely at his ease. He wore a beautifully tailored burgundy jacket, elegant buckskins, and tall, gleaming top-boots, all in the latest mode and crafted of the finest materials, and obviously very expensive. His many-caped greatcoat, tall hat, gloves, and natty portmanteau he had left in the great hall, under the gimlet eye of the butler Crenshaw, who had received them with an unflappable politeness, which somehow also managed to convey quite a bit of disapproval. "I regret to inform you that no bedchamber has yet been assigned or prepared, sir, as I was unaware of your imminent arrival," Crenshaw had frigidly said. To which Philip had carelessly answered, "Nobody was. Is your mistress about? The old one, I mean." And so he had been ushered into this luxurious drawing-room, where Henrietta Penhallow had received him with a surprise tempered by shrewd appraisal, then invited him to take a seat, although she had not so far called for refreshments. Chattily, Philip said, "I hope all the family here is well, ma'am." "Thank you, yes." "That's excellent news." "Indeed it is." "This is a charming room." "How kind of you to say." The same satirical smile remained on the old lady's face. "The proportions are superb." "I agree." "Nice to have a fire, for it's devilish cold out today," he remarked. "Very." "Everyone said it would snow, but I knew it wouldn't." "Oh?" "Yes."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?